Hey y'all. Trying to get this turned down. Hello, it's Jennifer at Studio J Company. I'm up next. Ooh, crazy hair. All right, let me pull y'all up. All right. Hello. How are y'all? It is Jennifer at Studio J Company. Welcome in. I am the next presenter in the Crafty Blessings with Angie's Crafty Friends. And I'm excited. Today's event, the theme is recycle. And so we're crafting with something that you would normally just recycle or throw away. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. I brought a few things to show because I know I have some new people here, and I might have some new people pop in from Sunshine Designs. She just finished up. And so if you're new here, you may not have seen some things that I've made in the past. So I brought a few to show. Hey, Diane. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Lynn. Hi, Angie. And this is the Crafty Blessings with Angie's Crafty Friends. And it's hosted by Angie. And she's in here. And she's actually up after me. So we are recycling. Okay, so it was like box or can or wood. And I have a pile of scrap wood in my garage. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that. And then I saved this box. My daughter gave me, for Mother's Day, I got this coffee mug, but the box is so pretty. The box has the same print. And I got to looking at it. I was trying to figure out some fabric to go with this. And I realized this has seashells. I don't know if y'all can see them, but there's seashells in the pattern. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of busy. So I'm gonna do something that goes with this. So I wanted to keep this box just because it's so pretty. But on one side it's got the Lily Pulitzer. It's not a sticker. It's printed on there. So I'm gonna hide that. And on the other side it has a picture of the mug that came in it. I'm gonna hide that too. I'm gonna do a couple of options. So I'm gonna show y'all some that I did recently. Hello, Connie. Thank you for sprinkling, Dawn. Hey, Jody. Okay, let me show you. This right here was a shoe box. Look, that's the handle. And I used drawer pulls from Home Depot. They were just unfinished wood, and I painted them the same color. But all I did, look, it was a different shoe box. That's why when I got it, I got the shoes. I was like, oh my gosh, this shoe box. It looks like a drawer. So that's instead of the, and look, I decoupaged some paper on the inside, but I haven't done anything with the inside of the drawer yet. It's still shoebox. But what I did is I just took the base of the shoebox and I cut some pieces of I think this is like 1/8" plywood, super thin, super cheap. And I just measured and cut a piece here, a piece here, here on the bottom, and I glued the feet. And I made like a little handle. I was having a hard time figuring out a handle. I wanted to put a shell, and then the little seahorse, I just decoupaged and put on there. So, but yeah, I love the inside. It's the same print that the seahorse is. But yeah, you can tell it's a shoebox. But I just thought it was clever how it was more like a drawer than, normally a shoebox, the top comes up or off. So I made that one. Oh, and this one You know how you get like a perfume set? It comes in like the box, you know, it's like the perfume and the body lotion or whatever. This was actually, oh here, look. You can see it's still, I didn't do the bottom. I should have done the bottom too. But I just cut strips of wood to fit around it. I just painted the inside white. And then I stuck one of my bumblebees from my one of my little kits. And then I just stuck little feet on it. But I use it for my K-cups. I have little bumblebees in my kitchen. So I thought that was cute. It's a nice little box with feet. So you can do all kinds of things. If you get a good box, you just cover it. Okay, I'm gonna sit this. I don't think I have it under that. Okay, so with this one, these are cardboard. Yeah, that's a shoe box. That other one was a box that some perfume came in. And it was just a hard box, so I kept it. But you could do it with a an Amazon box, because all I did was I just took some thin, it wasn't even 1/4 inch, I think it was like 1/8 inch plywood. It was super thin, and I measured, and I just cut the strips the same size. So with this one, I don't want to do that with the outside because I like the color. So I want to keep the color of the box, but I do want to make it sturdier. So what I did is, okay, I'm going to cut off these flaps first. First thing, let me go ahead and do that because they're kind of in the way. So this is just, I mean, look, see the bottom? It will fold up. So I'm going to put some support so that it's a little sturdier. And again, if you don't have a stash of scrap wood like I do, I've got to use up. You could, if you've got a good sturdy cardboard box, you could do that just for some extra reinforcement. I'm not going to put anything super heavy in here, but I do want it to have a little more, because I want to put some feet on the bottom of this one too. And all I'm using, I got these at Walmart. They were just in a pack. They're just some little, they were in the craft section. It was like a pack of 8, I think. So I'm going to use these to put on this, but I am going to, I should have brought my box cutter up here. I'm just going to cut, I'm going to cut these flaps off, okay? But I just think it's so pretty. I want to keep the outside. Let me see if I can cut these off neatly. And it's got that little tab, you know, to close the box. I'm just going to cut part of it off, I guess. I didn't think about that. All right. Because I really just want the body of the box. And I could save that for something else, you know, because I don't throw nothing away. I really don't. All right, let me just snip these off really quick. If you have like an X-Acto knife or box cutter, it might be easier. Welcome in, everybody. If you are new here, if you're new to my page, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. If you don't already follow my page, all you have to do is, if you want to, tap the screen and 3 little dots will pop up. And when they pop up, it'll give you the option to follow my page. And I would love that. You could come back often and hang out. But if you're watching, say hello. Let me know you're here. I know some people like to just watch and not say anything, and that's okay too. But it's nice to know who's here. Okay, so here's what we're left with. Okay, like I said, I want to put some support on the bottom. And then I'm going to do some, instead of covering the outside, I'm kind of going to do the opposite that I did with those. I'm going to put it on the inside. So all I did was I measured the bottom twice because I'm going to put one on the outside because I'm going to glue those feet on there, and then I'm going to put one in the bottom here. Probably don't have to do that. Since you're doing one on the bottom, you could probably just put something pretty. Like you could take, what I have here, I brought one up. You could take like a piece of cardboard from a box, like a gift box from Dollar Tree. That's what that is. And just cut it out and maybe put pretty paper over it or something. So I was trying to figure out, I want to do some, I don't want to paint it. I want to do something on the inside for color. And it may clash, but I don't care. This is probably just going to sit in my art studio, put some markers or some pens, or heck, it might hold like scissors and stuff like that. So I don't care. I'm not trying to sell it or nothing, so I don't expect anybody to criticize it. So what I'm going to do is line the inside, but the fabric I want to use has the colors, but it's a print. So it's probably, you know, this is a print, kinda, and this is a print. But I like these colors, and I may put, I thought I brought one. I may incorporate this little mermaid on the outside. I'm gonna try to. So we'll see how that goes. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, I just took some scrap wood. Hey Cindy, hey Terry, hello Karen. I love these colors too, Elizabeth. Okay, so I already measured them out and cut them because I don't have my saw in here. So let me make sure I can match them back up. So I measured like the inside, all the sides. Might be the bottom. Where's that side? I'm not sure. I should have marked these. This might be. Okay, I think that's how it's going to go. And I'm going to have one on the bottom. Yeah, that's how it goes. But I'm going to put that one in first. So these will sit on top of it. Okay. And then this goes on the bottom, like under here. Okay, so I'm going to paint that one. I was thinking I'm not really going to be painting today, so I didn't put on an old bummy t-shirt. But I'm going to cover these with that mermaid fabric. So what I'm going to do is, I got my little iron heated up, and I'm going to Mod Podge that fabric on here. All these. Okay, I probably could have done this in advance, right? Thank you for sending me out into the universe, Michelle. Shouting it out. So what I'm going to do is just trace, and it doesn't have to be perfectly covered, but I'm going to get as close as I can. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Finally. It's been a short week, but still, always happy to see Friday. Okay, cut this out. I think these are I should have brought my good scissors. These aren't too bad. Can y'all see what I'm doing? You know what, while I'm doing this part, I should go ahead and let the Mod Podge be drying on these. I'm just going to put a coat of Mod Podge on here real quick. I grabbed the brush. I did. Hey Claudia. Hey, Junebug. Thank you for sprinkling. All right. Got a lot on here. Let's see. So anybody got any big plans for the weekend? Hey, Tanya. Welcome in. Hey, Diane. All right. I put way too much on that one. Okay. Smooth that one out. And this is going to be on the inside of the box, so it's not going to show too much. Oops. I always do too much. But I'll spread it around. Have y'all been watching the other crafters? You know, if you don't already follow Angie's group, it's Crafty Blessings with Angie's Crafty Friends, and the link is in the description of this video. But if you go there and join, you can watch from there, and all you have to do is just refresh your page after each crafter, and it'll go into the next one. It'll just pop up the next one. Sherry was on before me, and I was watching. That can look like a barrel. I was sitting there looking, I was like, wait, that's a can? She was recycling a can, like a, I didn't catch the beginning. I don't know if that was like a big coffee can or a, like a soup can or what, but it looked like a barrel. It was really nice. See, us crafters are tricky like that. It's like a magic wand, you know? Poof. That always blows my husband's mind. He's like, how in the world did you see that when you looked at that? You know? I mean, because you look at something, you're like, oh my gosh, you know? I could turn that into something else. It's like, all I see is garbage. And I like to keep it. Oops. Okay, got 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, Pinterest helps. So a lot of times you could type, you could search, what could you search? Like, I don't know, maybe crafting with cardboard, or crafting with boxes, or bottles, or can, you know, I don't know. God, you name it, it's on Pinterest, you know. So there's always ideas on there. All right, one more. So this weekend, we don't have any big plans, but I think we are going to start on my art studio, because I'm turning my office into my art studio. I'm going to try, I'm in 2 rooms here. I take up 2 rooms because I have so much crap. So I'm trying to organize and clean it up, and I'm trying to condense it into one room that will be my office and my art studio. For my office, I really just need my desk and my computer. But I'm trying to figure out a way, if it won't be too crowded, I want to have my station where I do the lives like this. I want a space for my Glowforge, so it's right there. And I want my computer in there, and I would love it if I could have all my shipping supplies, like a shipping station in there for when I ship orders. Because honestly, I don't even have a shipping station anymore. I did when I had my space in the basement, but we ended up finishing out the basement for other stuff, and now I don't have that. And so if I'm shipping orders, they're all over the dining room table. So, and then I've got tables out in the garage where I'm like taping boxes. So, but I think this weekend we're going to start working on that room. So we'll see. And I don't know if the Glowforge is going to be too loud in there. I mean, I know I couldn't run it while I'm doing lives, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Would be nice though to have everything together. Okay. All right, now I'm going to have to dry these because I can't really trace them while they're wet. Okay, so I'll just dry these super quick. Hey Karen, hey Terry. Those are so expensive. What's expensive? The Glowforge? You can, I think you can buy refurbished ones, like from Glowforge, I think. And you can buy a warranty on it. They finance also. And I say, if you're doing it as a hobby, like if you just want one so you can cut your own pieces to paint, maybe go with the basic model. But if you're wanting to make your stuff to sell, I guess just depending how much you think you would sell, you know, maybe go with a bigger one. And if you get one, whenever you buy one, they give you a referral code. So if anyone you know wants to get one, you give them the referral code. Like I have a referral code, and if you were going to get one, let me know and I'll give you my referral code. You get a referral. You get a discount. Like my neighbor, well, he's not neighbor, it's somebody in my neighborhood used to cut my pieces for me when I first started doing stuff. And he had a referral code. So I got $500 off and he got $500. So we both got something. Look, it's bubbling. But you know, it just depends. But if you're going to be selling them, you could look at it and like say whatever. I don't know what the payments are. We bought ours, so like say the payment's $200 a month. As long as you sold at least $200 a month, you're paying for it. But yeah, if it's just for a hobby, I would maybe just find someone that has one and just get them to cut your pieces. You know, like my neighbor. Okay. Okay, now I can cut my pieces. Are we? Okay. Let's see, that one goes to that one. Oops. And there's others. There's not just Glowforge. There's other laser printers too. I don't know anything about them, but I know there's others out there. Barely see that. Like I said, this fabric might clash with the outside of the box, but I don't care. I like it. It's pretty. I just like all the colors. I'm just going to go ahead and cut straight down. You got your package. Melissa, you had a big old box. You had a big old box of goodies. You have to tag me whenever, if you're making any of them on your lives, let me know. I always like watching. And then also if you have a question, maybe I can answer. Okay, 3. Melissa, did you get the flamingo? I sent out a lot of flamingos. I love the flamingo. I can't wait to see other people's flamingos. Y'all, if you don't know what we're talking about, I did a flamingo, hey Jessica. I did a flamingo porch leaner the other night, well, was it last week? Last week. And, oh, he's so cute. He's got these eyebrows. He's really cute. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's all of them. All right, so I'm just going to iron these on here because the Mod Podge is dry. Should probably put this. I wish I had some parchment paper here. We are making, it's a recycle, the theme is recycle. So I'm taking a box that, I got a pretty little coffee mug for my daughter for Mother's Day, but I saved the box because it's got this pretty print on it. And I didn't realize it till a few minutes ago. It's got like seashell, the print has seashells in it. So it's gonna be kinda coastal. Which side? This side. I think. I can't tell which side has the Mod Podge on it. We'll find out. What do people want with your account? Somebody wants your account? What? I don't know. It doesn't sound good. what? I think I was just, no, I do all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I was just gonna paint the bottom one, but I went ahead and Mod Podged it, so that's fine too. Hey Patty, welcome in. How are we on time? Okay, we got 16 minutes. I think we're good. All right, got one more. And I just need to sand them. I am going to paint the bottom piece. I'll probably just do it like a turquoise color. It's lazy Susan's tilting. You got a new account, you keep getting hacked? Change your password. Change your password often. Good there. Oh, and I'm gonna paint the feet too. Y'all, these feet, oops. I had them on something else, so they've got like glue residue on them. I probably should peel that off, but I can't believe I left it on there. It'll be fine. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do Apple Barrel Turquoise. Do the bottom. I'm gonna put this piece on the bottom, and then I'm gonna do the feet. Get the edges too. This is just, I think this is 1/4-inch plywood. It's just some scraps we have everywhere in the garage. Well, it's a big pile. I know, it's my favorite color too. I love anything turquoise, aqua. I love those colors. Teal. This is just gonna be on the bottom, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be close to perfect. just colored. I think I'm gonna put the mermaid, because I'm gonna try to cover that the little logo on that box. I'm gonna try to cover that, and the mermaid is not big enough to cover that, so I've got a circle, just a round piece of wood. I mean, you could probably find a wood cutout at Dollar Tree that would work, and just something course, you may have a box that doesn't have that on there, so wouldn't be a problem. All right, so there's that. And then the feet. Need something to put these feet on. I have the Glowforge Pro, which I probably didn't need the Glowforge Pro. I don't know. My husband says there's more to it than just the pass-through. The Glowforge Pro, you can do you could do something as long as you want. I mean, because it's got a feed through. So, I mean, you could feed a long piece through it, but I don't ever use that. But also it's got, there's something, I think it cools down faster. You know, you can, if you're going to be cutting a lot of pieces, there's some days that thing runs all day. And then other days I might just cut one kit. So, I probably didn't need the Pro. I don't think there's that big of a difference, between that one and the other. The filter I thought was, I thought that was really ridiculous price. It was like $1,400. And that's just for the filter itself. You have to change out the filters, and they're like, I think they're either 125 or 250. I can't remember, but you have to change them out pretty often. Well, I guess it really just depends how much you cut, but they fill up fast. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. Ooh, okay. Where did I put my little round? How are we? 7. Okay, I'm gonna start putting it together. I don't know what I did with my little, there it is. I'm just gonna slap a little bit of this turquoise on here really quick, because I might put my mermaid on here. Okay, let this dry while we do this. Let me plug in my phone. I think it's about to go. Low battery. Hello, everybody. If anybody's new here, I'm using turquoise. Apple Barrel turquoise. It's just called turquoise. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. If you've never been here before, I'm in Georgia. We are in an event today. We're doing a theme, recycle. So we are recycling a box that this coffee cup came in. So, oh, I got to, I just had it. Oh, I gotta sand the edges. I just Mod Podged some fabric on here. Just wanna sand the edges. I might just do the top edge. That's all I'm just gonna show. Whenever I do this, it makes my nose itch. all these fibers. Do the top of this. Sorry, that's loud. See if I can get, let me see something real quick. Where's the bottom? Okay. Let me make sure all these, I know where they all go. Top, and, oh. Sides, okay. I may just trim the bottom because I don't want to run out of time. Oh, makes my nose itch. Better right there. Man, it does good when I put it on the table. Comes off really easy. Probably should have painted the edges of these boards because it's going to show, but I'll go back and do that after the live. I don't know if y'all can see all the fibers floating around my face. So loud. Okay, what are we? 4 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one on the bottom. I'm not even gonna sand it. It's fine. Just gonna drop it down in there and press it on. And then go stick. Right, and I can put one of these in here. Press that. Yeah, I am going to go back and paint the edge, the top edge, because it shows. I'll just paint it that same turquoise. This one. Y'all, coming up after me is Angie. She's the host of this event. And it's Angie. It's Crafty Blessings with Angie. And the event is Crafty Blessings with Angie's Crafty Friends. And the link is in the description of this video. So you can go and join the group. It's a free group. Lots of good ideas. This is so loud. Okay. So we got it. Oops. All right. Come on, other side. rubbing all the glue off. Go in. Okay. And then, so the inside, see, I need to do the top. So the inside's covered, and then I want to hide that logo there. Oh, I was going to do one on the bottom. Let me glue this on the bottom. Oh my gosh. Okay. So to hide that, here's another option. You could take a little square and paint it with some chalkboard paint. And you could have a little label, little chalkboard label. Okay, y'all go follow, come back and watch and check my page. I'll post a picture. Y'all go check out Angie over at Angie's Crafty Blessings with Angie. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.